What up, people? It's your boy Chig from Guna Eagle Eye. That's right, you're through to the chopping block. And now I have a bit of a conflict here. I'm not fine. I'm a bit conflicted here with regards to my next choice, because I have been a big defender of him since he came to the club. I've had a lot of kind of almost rows and arguments with even Lee about it. Well, arguments and rows is a bit harsh. Disagreements with Lee about it. And that is a certain Daniel Taki Mensa Welbeck. That's right, your boy's Ghanaian. Danny Welbeck to you and I. Man, where do I start with this guy? Came to us in a £16 million deal from Manchester United, and I think most people thought, really? You're going to give us one of your youngsters, your young bred up and comers, at the age of 24, 25? Remember, people, Danny Welbeck is 27. It's hard to believe. He turns 28 in November. He's still relatively young, but where do I start with this guy? I think probably the biggest illustration, the biggest beef that I can give, the biggest reason I can give for selling Danny Welbeck is this stat alone. Bear in mind, people, he's a striker. Alright, even if he was a winger, I would still expect his stats to be better than this. Hell, Theo's were at this time in his career. Danny Welbeck has scored 15 goals in all competitions in 80 Arsenal appearances. In fact, his entire career, he scored 43 goals in 206 appearances for United, Preston on loan, and then us. I don't know what to say about Danny, man. I am one, and I've said it before and I'll say it again. I am always one that believes that you should give somebody a chance if they are triers. And for better or worse, Daddy is a trier. That guy is a trier. He will move heaven and earth to try for you. Even if he fucks up, he misses open goals, and guaranteed he'll miss at least one open goal a season for you. He'll keep trying, he'll keep plugging away. But at some point, you have to be like, hold up, what the fuck? Yeah. What exactly do you do in the team? And I think a lot of Arsenal fans got pretty annoyed when they heard news that Danny Welbeck had suddenly stalled on a contract along with Aaron Ramsey. Aaron Ramsey, I think a lot of people were like, alright, but Danny fucking Welbeck, what the fuck are you stalling over a contract? You're lucky if we don't sell you now. And that we heard that news in January. And now when you're hearing that Danny Welbeck is stalled over a contract, you're kind of like, well, go. If you want to go that badly, go. Like, we got better options anyway. Like, if you don't... It's a difficult one, but it's not difficult in terms of me wanting to sell him. I'd sell him because I feel like we could get 15 to 20 million for him. We can recoup our money back for him. We can. He's an English international. I think someone like Everton, West Ham, I think they'll pay that money for him. And to be honest, he's about that level. He's about West Ham level, really. Really, I don't even think he's good enough for Everton. I think he's about West Ham level. He doesn't finish. He can work hard all he likes, and I do commend you to a certain extent for working hard, Danny. But at some point, you got to learn how to put the ball in the back of a fucking net. And I don't want to hear all this shit about, oh, well, he does it for England. So? He doesn't do it for us. For all of Danny's traits, and they are wonderful traits, I think the one thing that was probably quite honest, and one thing as Arsenal fans we should have spotted is, you didn't really see United fans complaining. When they sold him to us, You didn't really see any United fans bitching or moaning or complaining about the fact that that United had sold him to us. And that should have been telling in itself. That should have been a realization that, oh, what the fuck? To me, I think Perez poses a better threat, at least up front, to Danny Welbeck. And if the whole complaint is that, oh, well, you know, Welbeck works hard for the team and this, that, and the other, then quite frankly, if that's the only reason we have him, then we need to work collectively harder as a team. And that's where I like the fact that we've got a new manager now who will be able to make us play in a slightly different way, who'd make us to bring a fresh intensity to our game, so that if a Welbeck was to leave, we wouldn't miss him. And we shouldn't miss him. Welbeck does alright in working hard for the team, but he doesn't do his own job well. And alright, granted, sometimes he's not always playing up front. I said it yesterday in my live stream that I don't think Welbeck is the type to play up front by himself. He can't lead a line by himself because he's a runner. He's not someone that's going to be incisive. He's not someone that's even particularly going to hold a ball up for you. What he is going to do is try and play on that last man and see if he can attempt, and I stress the word attempt, to score. For me, with Danny, I have nothing against him. Apart from the fact that, quite frankly, you're just not good enough. And if you're not good enough for Arsenal, I'm sorry, it may be that time to just sell Danny Welbeck. I'm waiting for someone to stress a compelling case for him. I'm waiting for someone to tell me why we should keep him. But I'm not really seeing any evidence of anyone bringing something that's a useful argument. We need to start raising funds. And with the people that I've suggested, I know one of them is very unpopular, but with the people I've suggested, at least we can start to raise some funds. At least we can start to raise some money that's going to enable us to bring in players who are going to be able to work hard for the team. And Welbeck is not one of them. Anyway, guys, you guys let me know what you think. Danny Welbeck, should we hold on to him? For me, I'd sell him. See if we could get anywhere near 20 million for him and put that in our transfer kitty and see if we can go and get someone useful and decent to the team. But you guys let me know, leave it in the comments below. If you like this video, crush, destroy, drop kick the shit out of that like button. I appreciate it every time you guys do that. And also hit that subscribe button for more material, more content. I'm trying to pump stuff out today. And you would have seen earlier that I dropped a video earlier today. So the best way of keeping up with content is subscribing and hitting that notification bell. Alright people, I'm out of here. Take care.